Is there a hidden meaning behind having an itchy palm? What does it mean if your right hand itches? What about your left one? It's a common discomfort, and it's usually not a sign of any medical issues, so there is clearly a hidden message behind it. In this video, we'll explore the old superstitions and old wives' tales regarding this issue and interpret the symbology behind this particular itch. Since human beings' hands are fundamental to their survival, they've always paid particular attention to any discomfort they may experience in their hands. Feeling them itch might be a small problem to face, but people still try and figure out what could be going on. That's when old civilizations attempted to give this phenomenon an explanation. So what does it mean when your left hand itches? Is it different from when you need to scratch your right one? Old wives' tales. If you ask an aunt or even maybe your grandmother, they'll most likely tell you the meaning of itchy palms is deeply related to money. Unfortunately, it's not quite so easy. You won't be necessarily coming into money. The opposite might be the case. Why is this? Because it highly depends on the hand that itched you, or if both are acting up, the one that itched the most. An itchy left palm is an indication that you will soon be receiving money. This additional income can come your way in a myriad of ways. It could be prize money, so it's a great time to play the lottery, just in case. It could also be due to a raise being granted to you at work, or even a wealthy friend or loved one deciding to give you a lavish gift for a special occasion. Whatever the case, you will soon be enjoying a period of wealthiness, and if you invest this money wisely, it might last even longer. If instead, your right hand is itchy, that's not a good sign. You will experience economical misfortune, and it's likely that you'll be struggling with money soon. Perhaps you will lose your job or have to pay for an unforeseen issue at home. Maybe your car needs repairing or you need to purchase a new appliance. Whatever the cause, you will have to tighten your belt for a while. Where does this old superstition come from? It's believed that it takes root in the Saxon and Germanic tribes, who first lived in what now is the UK. Back in the 5th century, the Saxons had taken on a peculiar tradition to alleviate skin problems. They'd rub a silver coin on the palm of their hand. Over time, scratching your palm was linked with silver, and so if it itched, money or good fortune was coming your way. But why believe that the left hand is lucky and your right hand brings misfortune? This can be explained by ancient Rome's long traditions of fortune tellers. When it comes to palm reading, the left hand is the one that receives, while the right hand is the one to turn the cards and make the reading. So if your left palm itches, then this means you will be getting paid, while your right hand needing a good scratch seems to indicate you'll be giving something away or having to work hard for a reward that might not be coming. Cure for itchy palms. If you are concerned about losing money, then there are certain solutions you can resort to in order to avoid the curse or blessing behind itchy palms. The thing is, the old wives' tale which claims a left palm itching will bring money your way has certain detractors. Other cultures seem to believe this is the exact opposite. That right hand brings fortune, as it's the hand we use to make oaths and the hand we use to work, while the idle and less useful hand is the one that brings misfortune and loss of our wealth. So depending on which tradition you believe in, misfortune might come your way if your left or right hand itches. To solve this issue and annul any potential bad luck, there are ways to cure an itchy palm and scare misfortune away. The Celtic believed that cruel and mean spirits had escaped humankind and rushed into the woods, living in trees. If a tree was crooked and misshapen, an evil spirit was most likely lurking underneath the bark. When a Celt wished for a good future or spoke about their hopes and dreams, then they'd rub a tree to keep the evil spirits from hearing them. It was a way to stop the wrongdoing ghost from trying to get in your way in a fit of mischief. This is where the knocking on wood tradition comes from, by the way. If you wish to avoid something bad from happening, after uttering it out loud you simply knock twice on any wooden surface and it will supposedly scare bad luck or bad spirits away. So one could push away the bad fortune and itchy palm, maybe hinting it by rubbing or knocking on wood. It doesn't need to be tree, though it's supposed to be more effective that way. Any old surface crafted out of wood, like a chair or a table, should do the trick. Bible interpretation. What does it mean if your left hand itches? The Bible also dwells on the matter of hands and what kind of fortune is linked to them. According to the scriptures, the left hand is most likely the unlucky one, and we'll discuss why this is the case. Let's take a look at one particular Bible passage. A wise man's heart directs him toward the right, but the foolish man's heart directs him toward the left, Ecclesiastes 10:2. The interpretation of this passage seems to mean that our left hands are deeply linked to bad decision-making and will lead us to waste or lose our usual income, or maybe be forced to endure an unexpected expense. It's most likely, though, that the financial issues you'll be encountering are a direct cause of your bad decisions and the mistakes you've made in the past. This is especially true if you are concerned about money while you scratch your left hand. You might be having a hard time paying your credit cards, your student loans, or any other debt you have requested recently. Another possible interpretation is that it won't be you losing money, but that the economy as a whole will suffer. Perhaps there will be a problem at the stock market, inflation will be higher than usual, or the unemployment rates will skyrocket. One way or another, the city or country you live in will experience a small but worrisome crisis. Another passage in the Bible offers us hope that the situation will not be grim for a long time. Fear not, for I am with you, be not dismayed, for I am your God, I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Though there is trouble coming your way if your left hand itches, the Bible assures us that God will be there for those in need and help them escape their sudden misfortune. So it's safe to assume that, though you will suffer some financial trouble, it will get better in the long run. What does it mean if your left hand itches? Isaiah has more to say about the right hand, and we'll analyze the 41:13 passage in order to properly interpret it. For I, the Lord your God, hold your right hand, it is I who say to you, fear not, I am the one who helps you. So if you open your right hand, you will be able to receive the blessing of the Lord. This means if your right palm is itching, you might come into a reward soon. This can mean winning the lottery, discovering money laying on the floor, or even earning yourself a much-deserved raise. If you haven't used a particular jacket or pants in a while, check your pockets, since you might find unexpected money in them, left behind months ago. Also, if you are trying to sell something off, like your apartment, your car, or even a smaller object, and your right palm itches, then you'll receive a fair offer for it, and you should accept it immediately. Though it doesn't explain what kind of reward you'll receive, or how much of it will come your way, you can at least be certain that something good is about to arrive.